Hey guys, what if I told you the whole tariff thing, as bad as it looks in the media, is actually not super bad for real estate income property investors? I'm Rhys Trenhaile from the Vanguard Team at Manor Realty down in Windsor, Ontario. As always, guys, subscribe button below, and you've also got the Facebook investment link as well if you're really interested in Windsor Essex as an investment strategy. Guys, there's a very real chance as I do this video that we're going to end up in a bit of a tariff battle with the United States, which is really weird because it doesn't benefit either country. Essentially, without getting into the dirty details, it retards economic growth on both sides of the border. So if we get them, we get them. What it means in real terms for Windsor, Ontario is, if you look at the top global economists in the world, and you can glean what they think through the Economist magazine. Again, if you're an investor, I'm still going to strongly advocate you spend that $100 a year on the Economist magazine subscription, as it gives you an overall view of what's going on in the world, and then how it relates to your country, and then how it relates to the city you're investing in, right? A lot of people do this sort of middle thing where they look at the news of the country and they don't understand the bigger picture, and you really need to if you're going to get wealthy. So through the Economist magazine, I've got a good grasp on what the global economists think of these tariffs that are coming. And then we can look at what the top chief economists at CIBC and RBC for me, but the top 5 banks, are saying how it's going to affect Canada. Bottom line is, if 25% tariffs are implemented right across the board by Donnie Trump, then your GDP growth will reduce by 2.5% the first year. It will reduce by 1.5% the second year. And by the third year, there's no change. By then, you've opened up other supply chains with other countries for your goods and services, and you've negated that effect. You've absorbed it, you've adjusted to it, and it no longer affects your economy. So when you look at it through that lens, and if your immediate gut reaction, as I said, that was, well, that's not too bad. I mean, that's survivable. Yeah, correct. It is. And so what you're finding from an observational standpoint down here is nobody's announcing that they're going to stop the projects that they're building and developing, and all this EV supply chain and the battery plants, the international bridge, the mega hospital, the freeways. Nobody's stopping. Nobody's slowing down. Nobody's pumping the brakes, right? There's no announcements. There's, you might have some smaller tool and die, tool and mold companies that are going to hold off expansion, right? Because they don't have financial reserves to, go through a 1-year tariff war, right? But yeah, overall, you still have over 70,000 people that have moved to Windsor, Ontario for work in the last 2 years. You're still increasing tons of jobs. I think there was just last month, we added another 1,500 jobs net. Like, you're only talking about an area of 450,000 people, and you just added 1,500 more jobs in 1 month. Like, do the math, guys. That's insane. And that's how it is right now down here, right? And we're finding that that's not going away, and we're talking to a lot of the community leaders. There's some concern that it's going to happen because it's such a waste of time and energy and profits and economic growth and the welfare of the average person. It sucks. It's not going to be fun. But at the same time, it's survivable, right? It's going to allow everything to continue that we've been talking about on this YouTube channel for a very long time. If it affects anything in real estate, it would be increasing the cost of building a new house. So you could see a reduction in the number of houses being built, which again is going to increase demand on a more limited supply than there would be otherwise without tariffs. You're also going to have fewer homes that are reasonable in price for buyers to buy, so more buyers will continue to rent. And again, if you're a landlord, again, that's not a bad thing. So we don't expect the poop to hit the fan, but if the poop does hit the fan, we're the last people affected because we rent out to renters, right? It doesn't affect us the same way. During bad times, in really bad times, like, war, revolution, global recessions, pandemics, one of the best investment hedges you can have is investing in real estate versus investing in Bitcoin or stocks or what have you, right? The one thing that you can hedge your risk against is that bricks and mortar, because people always need a place to live, all right? If you have any questions or concerns, you can place them below, or you can reach out to me through thevanguardteam.com. Again, guys, 9 teammates, all investors themselves, and they all focus on certain investment niches to make you wealthy depending on what you like doing. I'm Rhys Trenhaile from the Vanguard Team at Manor Realty. Until next time.